What's up, world? I ain't even gonna waste too much of your time right now. Um, America, do you like this shirt? I know a few people who don't, but that's okay. A lot of people don't like the truth. A lot of people don't like to have the things that they buried in the subconscious, or the things that they buried in the back of their mind, and when they know these are things that they operate on every day, um, in order to deceive others or get what they need from others, is hidden and a front is put on. Um, but just dealing with the truth, you have to be well informed in order to make a good decision. So that's what we're doing here. Race is the root word of racism. So, it is a race. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Can you sit side by side with somebody in traffic? Or do you have to be an inch in front or an inch behind? A foot behind? A car length behind? Watching what they're doing? Or so they don't see you? Or to be in front of them? What other things are competitive or just race type? Walking next to somebody, walking in front of somebody, job, school, just regular everyday things. But then the other dynamic of it, when you drill it down and break it down, it's just a matter of, are you racing this person next to you, or are you trying to get in front of this person or get behind this person and see what they're doing based off the color of their skin? When you see a black person, do you get motivated? Does your energy get up? You want to rev your engine? It's a race. I don't care what you say. It's racism and it's racist. Even with television, or even with social media, the things that get promoted, like on YouTube, they don't want that promoted, or they don't want that being talked about, because it'll point to everything that's going on in this country, pretty much, and it'll open people's eyes to say, hey, this isn't right if we want things to change. But even for those who know what's right and what's wrong, the kickback would be too strong for them to go speak on it and then lose their livelihood, lose their benefits. Like I said, even on YouTube or even on TV, you scroll through TV, there are only a handful of channels where you will see black faces. It's entertainment or sports. That's it. Acting, singing, playing basketball, football. Other than that, it's very rare to see a doctor or a home makeover, or things of that nature, where the image, the representation is there. It's not. And that's by design, because we have so many people on TV who can um, inspire you through music or through acting, but not in real life, not in real time. And of course, we already know that the Hermetic principle of polarity, nothing is absolute. But we also know the next principle, which is rhythm. And everything is in motion, always in motion. So then we have emotions. And you can't get too emotional, but everything runs off emotions, motions that make you move, ego that make you move. So it is a race, just based on how you feel, the emotions that make you go is what you're going to speak on, and what's going to be the center of your journey, your purpose. And that's what you see here. I mean, some people's purpose is to keep other people down and to have them not speaking on important issues, because it sheds a light on and it'll mess up what other people are doing. But what are we really trying to accomplish here? What are we doing here? Is it war or not? Or are you just going to suck up all the attention and resources from other people? So, America does run on racism, and there are a lot of people who do know it, and a lot of people who feel like they don't have to respect you or they don't have to treat you right. Why? Is it because you're black, or is it because they don't feel good about themselves? I can already tell you now how it feels to be a targeted individual, be gang stalked, but that doesn't come down to color. That comes down to people standing up for what's right, no matter what, right or wrong. That's the thing. It ain't a us or we or I'm a thing. It's a good, bad karma thing. People know what they're doing. You don't have to explain to them what they're doing. Just like this Chris Cuomo thing. The guy knew, sit there and they can do it with a straight face. He knew that was not his name. And furthermore, if you don't know a man's name, why would you call him a name that you weren't sure of? But now you want to play the victim when he takes offense to that, and you're still trying to push this name on him. I thought that was your name. And he's sitting there telling you that that's not his name. Simple little stuff like that. You don't have to engage with people like that because that's what they want. The Celestine prophecy speaks on how people are going about getting the energy that they feel depleted about. And it stems from childhood. How you dealt with your parents, how you got energy from your parents based on their parenting styles. Were they overbearing, overprotective, invasive, things of that nature.
Okay, I found this on the web.
You see what I'm saying? And ask Siri nothing. Anyways. It is a race. Like I said, it just comes down to when you're addressing these issues or when you speak up to people. Like I said, you don't have to tell them what they're doing, but when you do tell them what they're doing, what do? Act aloof. They act like they don't know what's going on. They act like they don't know what they're doing. So you could just keep giving them your attention, giving them your energy, giving them your energy. And if you don't pay them no mind, they'll go about doing other things to try to get your attention and make sure that they feel relevant in this moment. Whether it's making you wait when you're on the phone and they gotta go do something, or they're trying to figure it out and you put it on mute. You've been waiting for a minute, you put it on mute. As soon as you put it on mute, they get back on the phone. Sitting in traffic, people holding you up, slowing you down. It's almost like being black is like driving a Hemi. Or can people sense it? Like I said, tattoos mean what to you? Maybe they mean something that I don't know about. But I'm understanding that the real warriors were tattooed, tribal tattooed. And then the Bible says, don't do it. But they were already like that when they got here. The warriors were already heavily decorated when they got here. Your generals, your war veterans, highly decorated. The most dangerous animals in the jungle, highly decorated. The most poisonous animals in the jungle, highly decorated. So, I mean, that does something to people. It does something to women, and it does something to men. But what does that really mean? Yeah, I think it all boils back down to how you feel about yourself. It's like Nipsey Hussle was saying, if you don't like yourself and you look in the mirror and you observe everything that you don't like about yourself, and then you go outside and you see you, how you gonna feel about that? You gonna wanna fight this person? You gonna wanna kill this person? You gonna wanna stalk this person? For what? What information are you getting? What are you gonna apply to your life that you can't ask this person about? But that's the thing. How long have ideas and intellectual property and movements been stolen? So there's people who feel like they can steal from you without ever giving a fuck, without even caring. But they know it's wrong because they creep. They call you cockroaches. They call you roaches. But when you turn on the lights, when you become conscious, when you become aware, when you open your eyes, the real cockroaches scatter. America runs off racism. I just tried to post this video titled Racism and Collateral Damage on social media. It was blocked. So I'm gonna try to upload this without any copyrighted music and see how that goes. There's probably a lot more that I need to say and touch on. So this will be, I got about four ideas for videos, but it doesn't need that much. because it's pretty much cut and dry. We all know. At work, do you let the black man speak? Do you care about his ideas, his suggestions? If he makes a good one, will you downplay it and then try to go backdoor it and try to own it? Will you sabotage the whole movement just so one person doesn't be successful? You're a racist. And the sooner we get on with it, the sooner we own up to it, the sooner you feel like you won't be in trouble for being a racist or feeling how you feel, we can get to where we need to go. You go your way, I'll go my way. If you don't want to do nothing about it. But no, instead, we're not segregated. So everything has to be made into a fucking joke. Everything has to be made into a game. On the job, black man come around, everything get quiet. Whatever they talking about, if it's work related, they get real hush hush because it's tribal knowledge, right? They try to stare you off, spook you away. They call each other, ask each other questions all day. Share knowledge all day. You confused about something? I got you. You fucked up? Don't worry about it. Discrimination. I got you. That's why I say discrimination is just us. Justice, just us. But just us for them. But let you mess up on the job. Let you need a question. Let you need something answered. Let you be unsure about something. Everything's so fucking funny. Ha ha ha. What? Why? Is it possibly because you're the superior being? The one who don't need anybody? Except in this system, we're all already at a disadvantage. So you're not supposed to be asking no questions. You're supposed to be knowing it all. Right? But yet you have people who claim to want to be on a team with you and secretly competing with you. And getting their rocks off and feels off that way. No, if you want to be a competitor, be a competitor. I don't care about your eyes and your energy. Say that. Or else I don't respect it and I don't respect you. Yeah, you have knowledge of the job. Yeah. But other than that, your morals are shit. Your code is a bad joke. But I guess there's a shortage on jobs, things that you can venture out and do. You want certain job security. You the only one who got job security. You the only one who can get it. Not like all this work. You gonna do all this work by yourself? All this work that needs to be done, as much behind as these companies are, and you have people sabotaging whole shifts so you don't finish your work, so you don't look good, under the guise of training. America runs on racism, and I don't care what you say. It is a race. But racism comes in when you look at what this person is driving. When you see this person in traffic, you want to run up on this person. Why? Because you know you're a racist. Wearing this shirt, driving in Vegas. 4 people try to box me in. Why you think that is? America runs on racism. If you pointing that out, you gotta go. If you pointing out how people deceive to get their money, you gotta go. But it's funny because people want you to be the example of how to respond to mistreatment, abuse, abuse. Like abortion, absent, aboriginal. We know you abhor the originals. We know you abhor the originals. More importantly, we know you abhor what's not you. That's the basis of narcissism. That's what we see today. Conservative trolling, manipulating, gaslighting, not getting enough attention, not getting enough energy. How could you? You can't even sit in the sun. So you fuck with people every chance you get. You sit around and watch people fail, put shit in their way just so they could trip up, slow them down, whatever makes you feel important or feel like you contributed to that. Where else you gonna get energy from? Steady locking dudes up, caging them up, so you don't have to worry about that. Old people, young people, well-off people want to sit there and call the cops on you. Yeah, that's how you got here. That's why I say America runs on racism. Slave patrols, slave catchers. Then you were freed and locked up for minor offenses, not having identification, stealing just to get something to eat. And then they want to label you the bad guy after they raided villages. Then go live in gated communities. Don't stop it. The time these people know what is going on. They know what they're doing. It's either you call it out and you put it out for everybody to observe as a learning experience, or you just be quiet, because any complaining, all that complaining shit It's just them soaking up the energy and feeling important. And if you understand anything, if you look at this whole system, it is dependent on certain people to rely on them. If we don't need them, then their system collapses. That's just what it is. Church scares you. But you don't even know the word penitentiary comes from the word repent. Originated from the Roman Catholic Church. Happy Sunday. While I pry your son and send him to prison. And we study being made to feel bad or feel guilty for regular life shit. And they go lock you up for it. America runs on racism. Whether you like it or not, you're going to prove me wrong or right. You're going to prove me wrong or right. So you can think that I'm a racist all you want, but I'm not benefiting from racism. You think women come and see the skin and wanna do what with that? No. For one, they probably trying to hurt the men in life, the men in their past, because they know how they feel about black dudes. So it's all a play. It's not real. Them ain't real feelings. Yeah, if it happens to last, cool. We made the situation work. At every turn, we made it work for the both of us. But in situations where both people aren't benefiting, by design, somebody came and got what they wanted and left. Came and got what they needed and left. Redlining. Schools, redlining for auto loans, algorithms based on color. When you call an establishment and they pick up the phone, as soon as they hear you be like, oh, can you hold on for 5 minutes, 10 minutes? Or can you hold on for a minute? And you already know what they doing. After a while, you figure it out. They getting their shit together to fucking troll you. Like, let me know. Like, do you not want my business? Do you not want the money? You do want the business. You do want the money. But you just not prepared to serve a black person. 1670, late 1660s, Virginia passes a law that says no black or free Indian can own a Christian, i.e. white servant. Yes, 1660s. And you telling me that fucking mentality isn't around today? You might listen to your manager if he's black, but you won't respect that motherfucker, especially if you gotta work side by side with him and you watched him come up. But I know they only giving them positions to certain dudes in certain areas. You have to show a certain level of kiss ass. Because if you come in there and start questioning things and changing things, you're gonna tear the whole thing down. You're gonna break the whole thing down. And we know a lot of these jobs, they not run well. They're not run efficiently, proficiently. But as long as we can just muster it along and get it running and get it going, we good. Good enough. So, I mean, I'm not even going to keep hitting it on the head. Like, we already know. It's just a matter of right or wrong. If you look at this and you feel away, then either you feel like me or you feel opposite of that. What that say? What that say about you? Because I know what I see when I call it out. I know what I see when I'm scanning for threats in my area. I know that people can't look you in the eye, and I know when they looking you in the eye, they way off in the distance. I know how you feeling when you look at me. You want to put your hands on me, but why? Because I would never want to touch another man unless it was self-defense. But like I said, sexual aggression creeps from the bedroom to the streets. A lot of people don't even know you got that buck breaking in your blood. That should be one main reason why you will want to correct all of this. But I understand that some people want to play. Some people want to play. They want to play in the system. They want to beat the system. They want to capitalize off the system. When you were a child and you wanted to do something, your mother said you could do whatever you want to do when you grow up, but not in my house and not now. But think about that. Can you really do what you want to do? No. So you got a whole bunch of people upset, feeling deprived, anxious due to separation issues. And the TV makes it very, very attractive for you to be able to go and mess with a black person and just be able to get away with it for a thrill. So now you got your energy up. You got the energy transference. You good for a little bit of time though, unless you get your life right. And that's what I mean. If you as a black person have a complaint or just feel threatened or whatever, who you call? The cops? Call your manager? Regular people influenced by these same things? I mean, what is a profess? A confess? People aren't being truthful anymore. Especially if they feel that way. It's a true minority report before it ever hits the police stations. The people are performing the minority report. They trying to read you. They trying to see what you doing before you even do it. They trying to see where you going before you even get there. So they could try to beat you to the punch. They watching your every move. If you don't let them know your every move, they gonna think you lying, think you trying to sneak something. I'm not your pet. I'm not your property. I'm not your child. Do you feel you need to watch me because we don't live in a racist society? America don't run on racism. Ain't a bounty on my head at every turn for an easy cash in. That's why they want you acting stupid. That's why they want you acting crazy. That's why they try to influence you to act a fool. When you out here on your shit in school, doing what you gotta do, they're gonna make it hard for you. Because they want you to influence that other side that they know is in you. Karimio, and UB News both discuss how the immigrants came in and made the indigenous seem as bad. Lewis and Clark talk about the noble savage. They talk about the noble savage. The noble savage is hospitable and kind to strangers, but they don't play with their enemies. They don't play with their enemies. Why would you? So from that end, people trying to take over the indigenous land, trying to kick these people out, all they had to do was come in and say they were savages. They were scared. And these people were removed, killed, put in prison for fighting for their own rights and land. If America ain't based on racism, why has the indigenous person been renamed and renamed and renamed and renamed and renamed? Negro, colored, African American, black. So really, you can feel away all you want, but you just gonna prove me right, or you gonna prove me wrong. Many people give me this energy or give off the notion that they look into me, they look into my personal stuff. So if you run up on this YouTube page, this YouTube video, whatever the case you may be, and you think I'm racist, and you read after looking at this video, then you already know. You already know which side you on. Is it right or wrong? Is it moral? Who's living off of whose virtues? Who's trying to spook you? Who's parasiting off your life? Who's the troglodyte on your back? Y'all always want to act scared because that's the number one go-to. Meanwhile, there's an action for every action, right? For every action, there's an equal reaction. So please tell me, why would I ever be mad at you if you're not in my way doing some dumb shit, trying to get some energy, trying to steal some energy, then go back to playing victim? but you mad when you don't get acknowledged. Now, who is playing these games? But it's not a game, it's a survival, it's a real survival thing for you. If I'm not in jail, if I'm not broke down and out, I'm a real threat to you, right? Even though you got what you got and I can get what I get without ever worrying about you. It's just annoying, man. Annoying, petty, and little justification, like Kendrick Lamar says. You hate me, don't you? But we know you really hate yourself. You really hate yourself. You hate your life. You hate the decisions you made. You hate your lack of perseverance. Your lack of figuring this shit out. How this system works. What really matters. So you want to try to rob the next man. And that's cool. But that's something I never entertained. And to think black people are betrayed as thieves. We're sitting on one big ass stolen property. It's a race. It's a race. But you see, that's the thing. I don't see anybody as my competition. Anybody. I don't care how you get your money. I don't care who you dating. I don't care where you go after work. I don't care where you go after school. I don't care about you. There's nothing you can do for me that I don't want to do for myself. And that's the thing with polarity. All is a matter of degree. But duality means that you see both sides. You can do for yourself and you can do for others, but other people don't want you to do for yourself because that means you won't really need them. And then they get mad when they gotta ask you for something, when they gotta humble themselves. Why? Because they laugh when you ask for something. They clown you when you need something, when you down and out. They want to kick you while you down. That's why they try to make sure that they never get down. Or they keep it real quiet and real hush when they do. Me, I don't care. There's ups gonna come, downs gonna go, and I'ma laugh between both. I'm gonna enjoy my life between both. So, this was just an introduction. Like I said, I got more videos, but if you see me, if you try to look at my information, or you try to feel that I'm some type of racist, nope. I'm scanning my area for threats. And a threat doesn't have a color. Black people snoop on you the same way white people snoop on you. Black people creep on you the same way white people creep upon you. Black people try to fucking get the drop on your information on your phone and your Wi-Fi and Bluetooth just like white people. It's not a us or we or I'm a thing. It's good, bad karma. I could feel it in the air. Period. If your energy ain't right, Your energy not right. Now I'm gonna look at you as an op. But I mean, after that, you are. Those who know me know I'm down for great conversation. And then after that, it just is what it is. But it's not black or white. But it is a race. And to some people, it is about putting white before black. It is about putting black before white. That would be considered a bigot. But they say God, Jesus was a bigot, no? Begotten? Right. You think that begotten shit is really begotten and not bigot? Why else would they kill him? Was he one of them? Was he even a Christian? No. No. All these people they're trying to convert and they gonna kill one of their own? Please stop it. Just stop it right now. Right. But it don't matter, right? I can't speak truth because of my skin, right? So whatever I say, they get downplayed, right? I'm still gonna speak it and y'all already know, I know. You already know, I know. So it is what it is. America runs on racism, whether you like it or not. Either we gonna do something about it or we not. Because things are changing, whether you like it or not. What side you gonna be on? There are some people here who are standing up for the right thing, who are doing the right things, who are demonstrating the right things. But we still need to speak truth to power. We still need to call these things out. We still need to send energy to the wrong things, or the energy to this wrong thing in order to make it right. And some people benefit from the way the old thing was. That's why they fight. That's why they fight for it. And the precedent right now, Precedent. Oh, that's been set. That's been set. But a lot of people don't know that they're being fooled with that too. So go ahead and fall for the trap. Go ahead and fall for the trap. Just like this purge thing that they keep trying to get to take. They keep reintroducing this idea of the purge. How long? For how long now? Now they making a TV show of it? Shit crazy. But America runs on racism. Either you gonna prove me wrong or you gonna prove me right. We're gonna do something about it or not. Peace.